Hi, good afternoon everyone. My name is Ram Damija. Welcome to my channel. Today is 8th of July and it's been a decent day today with less volatility, though the markets have suddenly shot up just towards the closing and there has been a huge surge and the market looks like it is breaking out of a range. But otherwise it has been a very calm day today and yesterday also I would say it was very calm. So the markets have really, kind of, I think once this Jane Street menace was kind of put behind, the markets have been very well behaved and there have not been, exceptional spikes, so to say, both ways. So which is good and it's been generally been good for the markets. Otherwise, the highlights for the days have been that there are certain sectors which are moving up, like financials, which have been taking the lead, and there are certain sectors which have been going down. Like for example, the capital marketplace today really collapsed. There are certain consumer names like Titan, etc., which got hit badly today. But otherwise, it's been a mixed bag. Nifty has been in a range today. It's trading on the higher end of the range with 25,526 right now, and it's been a good week, I would say, since this ban has come in and the kind of manipulation that was happening by these foreign HFTs. I'm very glad that the regulator has taken note of it and they have put a ban on that. And I hope that this kind of manipulation stops in our market and our markets can function smoothly and normally once again. So I'll take you through how the day has been and what have been the highlights for today. Starting with Nifty, as you can see, Nifty has been in a range the whole day, except now it's just breaking out. There's some time left for the market close, but you can see over here that after about 250 odd, there's been a wild up move that's come in. But otherwise, it's just been in that 90 point range. So, but nothing major. If you look at the Nifty has been in this particular range for the last 5, 6, 7 days. This range was broken at 25,200 odd, and this range was broken on 26th of June. And since then, we have been trading in this range. Now the support actually becomes 25,200 once we are able to, that should act as a good support. And once then this resistance becomes 26,200, which was the previous all-time high. So these are the two important things that we need to look out for. Now coming to how the straddle decay has been today. So you will see that there has been a uniform decay in straddle prices starting right from absolutely at 9:15 a.m. It's just been one-way linear decay. This reminds me of 2021 when markets were absolutely they would behave in a very linear fashion, especially the straddles. This is the straddle. That was a straddle for Sensex, so there's hardly been any movement except now in the last few minutes. And this is the straddle for Nifty, wherein we saw that Nifty straddle has been continuously going down, and except for the last I would say 10-15 minutes where it has gone up a bit, but still a very smooth decay, something that we have been missing for a very long time now. Now coming to the open interest is at 0.88 for Nifty, so which is absolutely fine. 14.8 crore calls versus 13 crore puts. So this has changed. This was about 0.7 some time back. So there have been a lot of put additions that have happened. As you can see, 2.26 crore puts have been added versus 1.3 crore calls. So this is indicating a slightly bullish kind of a setup. Now let us see. And I think one major thing could be that India-US trade deal could be announced today or tomorrow. So perhaps maybe the markets might be sensing that. I don't know. We'll come to know pretty soon. Now this is what the indices are looking like from their all-time highs. So if you see, banks have already formed an all-time high. Mid-cap has already formed an all-time high. Nifty is just 3% away. So this column H, as you can see, is the distance it needs to cover to make it all-time high. So like for example, small cap is minus 5.6%. It needs to go up by 6% to make an all-time high. Nifty next is minus 12%. It needs to go up by 13.5%. IT is minus 15.6. It needs to go about 18.5. So FMCG and IT have seen some traction in the last couple of days, but they've been beaten down so badly that it's going to take a lot of time for them to reach their all-time highs. Momentum and alpha are also in the same boat. They need to go up by 20 and 23% respectively. In terms of the highlights for today, there were two highlights in Nifty. One was Titan and the other was Kotak Bank. Titan is down -6%. Kotak Bank is down plus 3.4%. It's up. So they both of them have not declared. They have come up with the projections for this quarter, how their growths etc. have been. Though the results are still awaited, and this is a reaction to that. Similarly, in Nifty 50, there is a mixed bag. There are some which are up, like PFC, DLF, etc. There are some that are down, like Bajaj Holdings is down -2.8, Hyundai is down -1.9, and so on. In terms of the FII DI data, FIIs have been net sellers this month, but not by much. So they just sold 5,400 crores, 5,400 crores, and DIs have bought about 5,900 crores, which is a good thing. So it's hardly any selling. And if you see over the last 1, 2, 3, 4 months since March, they have been net buyers, which is great. They were net sellers much before that, starting from October, and look at the quantum of selling that they were doing. And February was the last month they sold, and after that, the markets have also recovered and responded equally well. So FIs are all right. This is in terms of the sector's performance for today. So VIX is the notable one which went down by -3%, and then pharma was down -0.88, and PSE and financial sector was up along with banking with about +0.5%. Now, in terms of the international news, what is it? Trump sends out tariff letters. So, Mr. Trump sent out letters to Japan and South Korea yesterday, signaling that there's a 25% tariff that's going to be imposed. Thankfully, India is spared from that, and there's a talk that we might have our tariff news coming out pretty soon. So let's see tonight or tomorrow. If that comes out, then markets, it could be very well received by the markets, and it could be a big positive. I don't know whether the markets are already responding because of that. The sudden upsurge that you're seeing is because of that or not. I'm not sure, but that is in the offing. And in terms of this is the world markets and the things that we track. So over here, as you can see, US 30 is at 4.95, which is closer to 5%, which basically means that this is a warning sign. Similarly, US 10 years at 4.4, which is closer to 4.5%, so again a warning sign. S&P VIX though at 17.28 is absolutely fine. Nasdaq futures are in green, though Nasdaq closed in red yesterday. And Bitcoin is at 108, US dollar index is at 97, so all good. Brent oil is at 69, which is all good for us again. And gold and silver are in a range, so that is absolutely fine. So net the takeaway is that it's been a very calm 2 days, except for the last 10-15 minutes just before closing. So there Nifty has kind of run up a little bit, but otherwise it's been very calm 2 days for the market, and I suspect this has got something to do with the ban on Jane Street, because the way the options were being manipulated, the spikes in options etc. was unbearable, especially for small retailers, and it was very difficult to make money. And quarter one was especially very tough. 2025 quarter one has been very tough. I'm talking about financial. Last year was good, but you should see what are the learnings that one can take from such situations. So my personal learning has been that I have been able to refine my systems in such a way that they are able to now take care of a lot of volatility. So that is one good thing to come out of it. I'm happy with the way I'm trading my systems now. They're designed in such a way that they can take hits of option prices moving up and down, and of course they are fixed stop losses. So my PNL has been green in quarter one, but much lesser than what it was last year. So I suspect it has got something to do with the kind of blatant option manipulation that is happening by the likes of Jane Street, and it's really good that our regulators have stepped in and stopped that. So let us see how market behaves in the next coming few days. As of now, it's looking all positive. It's looking like Nifty is going to take out its all-time high pretty soon, and we're heading towards that. We just need a trigger of a good news coming in, and once that trigger comes in, I could be in the form of a trade deal with US. Once that trigger comes in, then 26,200 is just a matter of time. It's just 3% away. It can get taken out within 1 or 2 weeks also. So that's it from me now. I hope all of you had a great expiry today, and option sellers will be breathing a sigh of relief now that at least markets have stabilized a lot. So let us see how things continue and how things progress from here. So that's it from me now. It was a small update today, and if you like my content, please do subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.